Yo, I swear it was like around the times when things were going well, when we had to pack guns and then Asher went jail, and then a couple months down the line, me and Morbs thinking about my nigga doing mad time and his mums. Then I hugged her, I don't know how it came around like this. Then she looked and said, look after the album, Swiss, and make sure that you learn something out of this. And the thought of it makes you wanna, that's her only son, take away your boy from his mother, that's a lonely mum. Protect yourself with a loaded gun, just one of the rules, and Asher weren't the only one. So, for the fact that it's nothing fun when the nigga's trying to put 6 in your gut and run. I don't wanna be another bum, there's another million niggas like me in another slum. But look at what the summer done, couple shootouts, niggas dead over something dumb. A light-skinned Simon for Surrey Lane fell down the trap, body got severed by the train. Come on dog, I ain't forgetting Wayne died 97, but I still see him in my brain. All the pain and the memories, niggas in cemeteries. We lost Spider, I pour a little Hennessy, man, and we bring back them if we can. I shed tears from my eyes with the pen in my hand. I'm just trying to stay alive, can't tell if I can. And these niggas wanna put a shell in my man, damn. Yeah, sometimes I just wanna cry, I don't wanna live. Yeah, sometimes I just wanna die. But what am I can't act like I'm not alive. Got a whole family to look after, so I gotta try and not. Even though granny's in the last years, gotta stay strong, fuck hanging at the glass stairs. Time's moving fast, I don't wanna be the last hair hanging around my house, sitting in the armchair like does the Lord half care? They're just eating bread while everybody starves there. Look what happened to the motherland. They don't wanna treat blacks the same as another man. And just cause our skin's different colour and I don't change colour, but they called me a coloured man. There's only so much you can take in when your head's nappy with the shade of a slave's skin. The ghetto spent most of my days in. I ain't in prison, but I feel like I'm caged in. And I don't even need a chorus, it's the type of number that I dedicate to Stephen Lawrence. And it's gutted down here, everybody's broke, we just need money down here, yeah. No, we don't wanna work for them, cause we wouldn't be broke here if it weren't for them. No, yeah, there's a lot of work to begin here, but first I gotta start most of my work within Pierre. Cause right now I'm an addict for weed, it's so deep I don't even know what happened to me. I gave my life to the streets for the masses to see. My family didn't like it when I hang around with G. My brother went jail, I was trying to bang out a key. Ran out of weed and even fell flat on my knees. Got off my face and fell right back on my knees. One of my friends offered crack to me, could you believe? That could have been my downfall, but I didn't agree. If I could get most of these people just to listen to me. Don't let the streets get the best of you, take it from P. They don't want us making money, so the odds of us getting out the ghettos like none out of free. Release me from these mental chains now, I just wanna be free. I just, inside every time that I hear another's died, I just act like I don't even care for real. Cause I don't wanna kill my own, but if niggas come for me, I ain't tryna be alone, blow. Whatever will happen, it gets done, and it's gonna take more than the mothers against guns. Cause last year they said they was gonna direct funds. When it comes down to it, the government gets dumb on us. They were supposed to give a few mil. Last time I heard something, they ain't done it yet still. They should put a ban on every gun that's real. They're looking for murderers and they're the ones that kill. Who gave these clowns the authority to teach and knowledge me? I don't care about his philosophy. All these fake fantasies just soften me. I don't want this on my conscience, please get off of me. Cause they don't want me to know where I'm coming from. If they did, then I would know where I'm going done. I need some real answers, they ain't showing one. Why'd you think my heart's so cold and I'm going numb? Cause we don't care no more, it's past hurt. I don't wanna shed tears no more. Ready to die for the cause, I don't fear no war. This is how I'm living till I ain't here no more. That's the way I'm gonna die, I don't fear no law. Wanna tell me lies, I don't wanna hear no more. I'm ready to stand up, I don't stare no more. Till everything I'm against isn't here no more. It's so real.
Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to the TMR podcast. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. Make sure you got your notification bell set on all so you know when we next go live or when we next upload. And I'm here with my guy Chino. What you saying, my guy?
It's all good. Salute to TMR. Salute to everybody joining us, everybody in the chat. Y'all already know we back in UK again.
We sure are. And as obviously we know, the boy Fredo done an interview with Posty. Shout out to Posty, which the full interview will be coming out this Tuesday, chat, all right? This Tuesday. And we will be doing a live reaction to it as well. But what Posty has done is put out a couple clips, and the most recent clip that he's put out is Fredo addressing the Clavish situation, which we already know the whole back and forth and the Australia situation and the running song. But we're going to get into all of that anyway, you know what I mean? But he has put a clip out of Fredo addressing the Clavish situation. We haven't heard it yet. We haven't watched it yet. So let's see how deep he goes into it. Let's see if he really talks up the things or if he don't, you know what I mean? But just before we even get into it, let's try get a reason. Let's try find out the reason why they even had beef in the first place. Because as we know, once upon a time, they were actually cool. They made songs together and they was cool. So let's see if we can find out the actual reason what caused this. Shout out to Bouncer. Guys, make sure you double tap that screen to hit that like button and let's get into this.
I want to break down this Fredo stuff, like what it means for him, what he's doing, and that is a mad W. Over the past couple weeks, months, he's just been getting dissed online. I've been one of them. I've been having a lot of energy, and then after I read the case, when I touched up on obviously Little Dots and all of that, I was like, do you know what? I need to be impartial. If I'm going to report on things, let me be impartial. I'm just going to say how it is. I'm not going to be biased. But look, I'm just going to let you know, look, you see the generation now is a weak generation. I'll be real. Yeah, everyone can have Rambos and all of that. But remember, most of you lot, you film stuff, bro. Like, you have your Rambos, you do stuff for the camera. When man was growing up, I'll be honest, when man was growing up, there was no social media. We didn't even really have camera phones. So when stuff is happening, bro, it's more serious. You get me? Man, them are rolling with Mac 10s text like normal. Do you know why? Because the older brothers are doing that. The older brothers are teaching man to operate the way how man's operating, or man's having to go to certain places and man's with man's older bros. And even if you want to mention like multiple names, even from different ends, like if you hear a Shogun and a biker, you know, bro, like these lot are legends in their ends, bro. You get me? And they're very influenced. And man was influenced by the brothers like that, by the brothers like Abdul Haq, where you probably won't even see these lot. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You can mention a Coley from Ghetto, you can mention a Spen, you can mention a Nuts, you can mention a Raver, but this is who the era that man was influenced. And there's many names. There's many.
Excuse me, sir. How old were you when you made your first million? What is this for? We're trying to get advice for the younger generation.
From the UK, but they're nothing to actually do with it. That's how.
Well, obviously Clavish and whatnot. So it's like,
here we go.
I don't really see 50 going to the clubs or getting exposed. Do you know what I mean? Unfortunate for obviously Clavish and whatnot. So it's like, let's look. Fredo's in a mad situation. Is he on the run? He's not on the run. But can he get extradited? Was he on bail? Yeah. Can he get extradited? Was his name on the indictment? His name was on the indictment. If he flies back to the UK, will he get arrested on the plane? He will get arrested on the plane. So now he has to take this L and just put his head down, drop music. This has been the best marketing campaign for Fredo, by the way. Best. He's released this yesterday. This is what he released yesterday. And it's coming, no comment. It's coming out Thursday, 7 p.m. Got his management mouth in the video.
Yo, they say I'm flooded like a tap. They say I'm on the run and I ain't even commenting on that. But if I'm running, I'm still running up in racks. In this game full of lies, I'm the one who does the facts. I give her 10 racks, that's when I fill a luggage up with packs. Always plan to be the boss, so I didn't cover up my tats. But what I'm spitting in the booth, cause how I'm living is the proof. They say that my account's froze, but I just spent $500,000 with whoosh, like shh.
And all the remember, you see, bad PR is good PR. That's what it is. Bad PR is good PR. You get me? He's dropped this 8 hours ago. It's coming out on Thursday. Understand that. And then everything that's been happening with the Clavish thing, you get me? Obviously, Clavish sending shots. Obviously, from when Clavish said this in the video,
with him, big dog status. I ain't finna chip in for no spanner. Gotta show.
obviously, if you know, you know. He knew. And obviously, like I said, backstory. This is what, obviously...
y'all living good over there, TM. I see everybody got...
Yeah, what's the man them you mean? Yeah, the artist them, yeah.
Say about
Everybody got nice cars and shit.
I'm not going to name him, but I will probably name him in my Substack. But the individual who was arrested, and they found the Snapchat group on his phone, might not be the most popular person in the HRB following it, because who knows what happened. He could have, if he'd had time, deleted that or whatever. But yeah, he was basically caught red-handed with it, and they got into it then. And
I'm gonna quickly let me find a better one, because you know what bounces like with his clickbait titles. I want to actually get
Let me ask something. So you're telling me after he was released, because he was locked up in Dubai, right?
Right.
For basically a joint of weed, he was locked up in Dubai, right?
Yeah.
He was facing 5 years, but for some reason they let him out 3 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He came home.
This was only a joint of weed, probably, though. They probably looked at it like, okay, well, we ain't got him on that major.
I is strict over there. So he came home, and now this is when he's coming out with all these music, and he's putting implicating people's names in certain things, especially also robberies and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this situation here.
It's been a mad weekend for UK rap. It looks like Clavish got into a situation over in Australia. His entourage were targeted and things got out of control. They was actually asking for Fredo when it was attacking someone that was believed to be in a sprinter. I don't know if this was directly associated to Clavish, but there is a picture of him where he's in the McDonald's, and obviously this was in the car park where this happened.
Bro, it's crazy. Give me that. Give me that.
The interview that clip we're gonna watch, this is Fredo will be addressing this whole situation, you know what I mean? But I don't know how deep he goes into it, but he will be addressing it.
There's a picture that surfaced of Clavish jumping. Maybe they was outnumbered in this situation.
That's him on the floor at the back with the dips. Gina, they just blurred it out, but that is him on the floor at the back of McDonald's with the dips. So
this after they took the chain, right?
No, that's from a whole different guy. This is the McDonald's joint, right?
Yeah, this is the McDonald's joint. This is the guy on the floor in the back with the dips. Yeah, Clavish. There was numerous people running around the car park, and this is Australia abroad.
What the
Still there? What happened? Good?
Yeah, straight. You hear it?
You can hear them people in the video saying where is Fredo, like they wanted to target him as well. Maybe
you can see that's Fredo there, and then
maybe they was looking
at Clavish there. So they used to be cool.
For that part of the entourage to get to, thinking Fredo would be with him because they've shot music videos in the past.
What if you could push sounds back or
and
pull
the other guy was
with one
too.
plugin? Meet the HMD Black Vortex.
Now, Fredo and Clavish have actually had their own little falling out. There was rumors that Fredo didn't pay Clavish money for something, and they had a little back and forth in songs as well. So these two,
you hear that? So allegedly, and allegedly it was over. Allegedly it was for 30K, but over a feature. Allegedly, Fredo didn't pay Clavish for a feature, and that's allegedly what the falling out was over.
Now, Fredo and Clavish have actually had their own little falling out. There was rumors that Fredo didn't pay Clavish money for something, and they had a little back and forth in songs as well. So these two are not even on the best of terms right now. So if they was looking for just Fredo to target in this situation, it's very unfortunate for his team that they was targeted. The diss from Clavish was literally on one of his last songs. He was saying he hasn't got a chip in for a gun. HRB, when they got into that situation of targeting Digga D, in a Snapchat group chat, they said they'll all put money in because they're expensive for a strap to be able to use it in these potential situations. Clavish was basically dissing Fredo, saying that he and his friends have not got a chip in to get a firearm. They could just buy it straight. So with the Snapchat side of things, was this something that was traced, or was it just under the fact that they arrested someone that had it in their phone? How did they get to the Snapchat?
I think somebody, I'm not going to name him, but I will probably name him in my Substack, but the individual who was arrested, and they found the Snapchat group on his phone, might not be the most popular person in the HRB following it, because who knows what happened. He could have, if he'd had time, deleted that or whatever. But yeah, he was basically caught red-handed with it, and they got into it then, and got a massive sort of treasure chest of evidence from that Snapchat group.
Now people are posting up rumors that Clavish and Kirky were both targeted at this situation. We don't know exact details of what happened, but it's just a terrible time right now to be a rapper. You're in Australia, TikToks are flying.
Just when you come into the story, right?
Yeah, Kirky,
You get followed, anything can happen. We've just seen what happened with Marlo P as well, even in the UK. A guy that was with him as well, that is around Clavish a lot, you can even see him in that video with Fredo, is Kirky. He's had his own issues and being targeted for robberies previously. He even spoke about that situation in an interview with Amani on Conversations with a Risk Taker about being attempted for a robbery.
Sliding ones. Smashed, innit? Cool. I'm saying, burglary, innit?
So obviously, at least you guys got the backstory now of, allegedly Fredo didn't pay him money, and then because of that, he addressed it in one song, but then when Fredo's guys got caught up in the conspiracy, obviously in the group chats, what the police obviously was able to get, like evidence-wise, it said they was all going to chip in, obviously, for a strap. Clavish came around, made another song, and said, yeah, me and my guys ain't got a chip in for a strap. You understand? So that was throwing shots at Fredo. But then after that, we saw what happened in Australia. And then, since obviously what happened in Australia, then we saw obviously Fredo come back with a song named Running. Remember? Yeah, named Running.
Yeah, that's crazy though. That you got to chip in to get the scrap though. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, but then as we know, the money that Fredo has, he shouldn't have to. He should be able to cover that, innit? Obviously.
Yeah, that's great.
They're running again. We're gunning for them. They're running again. We're gunning for them. Nah, this ain't a diss, but you rappers are taking a piss. Now I'm aiming, I ain't gonna miss. Yeah, you know how I handle my biz. BA finally got him a chick. Now he's all on that gossipy shit. Like he ain't been living his whole life begging for food, like he's Oliver Twist in that yellow lamb. That's a Polony whip. It's Fredo, the boss of the strip. Yeah, he said my name out in public, so I told my savages gotta be quick. If I keep up the pressure, they'll probably snitch. I got the drop on your crib. Niggas be acting like gangsters, but no, that's not what it is. No. If Marlo didn't keep getting robbed every other week, he'll probably be lit. I guess we won't know, cause that Donnie's a victim. Big Freddy, I'm back on my shit. Not too long till I'm back on my strip. Little bro got a Mac in the whip. Think they hate cause there's racks on my wrist, and I open up chicks like the packets of Chris. Whoa, Fist is home, but he ain't trying to go and get back for his niggas. Too busy showing off his back with the bricks. Damn, I know that Max will be pissed. They're running again. We're gunning for them. They're running again. We're gunning for them. Nah, this ain't a diss. No, but you rappers are taking a piss. Now I'm aiming, I ain't gonna miss. Yeah, you know how I handle my biz. BA finally got him a chick. Now he's all on that gossipy shit. Like he ain't been living his whole life begging for food like he's Oliver Twist. And that yellow lamb, that's a Polony whip. Fredo, the boss of the strip. Yeah, he said my name out in public, so I told my savage, it's gotta be quick. If I keep up the pressure, they'll probably snitch. I got the drop on your crib. Niggas be acting like gangsters, but no, that's not what it is. No. If Marlo didn't keep getting rubbed every other week, he'll probably be lit. I guess we won't know, cause that Donnie's a bit. Tim, Big Freddy, I'm back on my shit. Not too long till I'm back on my strip. Little bro got a Mac in the whip. Think they hate cause the straps on my wrist, and I open up chicks like the packets of Chris. Whoa, Fist is home, but he ain't trying to go and get back for his niggas. Too busy showing off his back with the Brits. Damn, I know that Max will be pissed. I'm maxing my jibs, niggas maxing their dips. I feel actually trick niggas acting like Crips. When deep down they got a passion for jumping on crocodiles' backs and the sticks. Kinda gangsters this. Niggas nerdy and certainly rookies. Are you gangsters or personal bookies? Good luck when we turn them to cookies. Now the broskies are burning their hoodies and phoning for goodies. You know how it goes. But I heard you ain't playing your role. So no, maybe you don't. Oh, okay. She was talking like she'll manage the dick. Put her on her back, running real deep. Legs shaking like she's having a fit. Heard that they both got a show, so I pattern that quick. Boy, don't be lacking for chicks. If I had a pound for every time I put my strap on the 6, I'd be actually rich. They're running and running and running. I'm talking about Clavish's clip. All they wanted was Mackie and chips. Ended up in the back with the dips. And my baddie.
Hold on, Tia. And to everybody.
So Tia, let me just just for like probably like our viewers.
One sec, Gina. Go ahead, Gina.
So everybody know that's listening, everybody in the chats, everybody's viewing. The chain that's around the McDonald's statue, that's the same chain that Marlo got robbed for. Correct. That's his name, right? That's the same chain, and he's showing it in the video and everything.
Yeah. But in that part, when he said he's running, when he said he's running, talk about Clavish, obviously that's in the back with the dips and stuff like that.
Put it back to the McDonald's. Put it back to the McDonald's statue. Let them see the chain on the statue.
Yeah, well, and it said, go ahead, Gino. Go ahead, Brody.
No, I was just trying to understand, like, kind of like how y'all territory runs. So y'all really don't do, because I heard him say like something like he was part of the Crips, but y'all really don't color bang though, right? Over there, right?
Yeah, but there was a group that he is beefing with. They was banging blue and they was cripping at one point. They was.
Okay.
Yeah, they was. Yeah, so that's why he said that.
Just for the audience, so you know that people will say,
Okay. Yeah, but then obviously there's one of them that turned his life around and became like an animal lover, and he was doing, like when them animal programs and that when the man goes out and he turned to that, right? And then he changed his life around where he was even on the news and for positivity, and then unfortunately he has been arrested and put on remand for a murder. That happened like some years back. Yeah, so he's fighting that case right now, unfortunately.
Okay, so let me just ask you this for the audience. Like, so do y'all really like is it like a neighborhood, like parts of the city, parts of where you from, or is it a color thing?
Not everywhere is, but some place is, and that Brook Grove, they bang blue. And it was Crip. Yeah, Crip. And that's the so the actual pendant ain't Marlo's, Gina, but the Cuban link there, the Cuban is though. Yeah, the Cuban is.
Was Mackie and chips, ended up in the back with the dips. And my baddie don't have any tips, but makes up for this with her back and her hips. Still off in a whole lot of cargo, just gave 300 racks to Ricardo. We're drinking tonight, told her I ain't even driving, let's put the Viano. She told me I'm looking so gangster and grown when I rock that Laurel piano. My youngin' just got him a Cuban, didn't buy it, he stole it from Marlo. Just sent a little youngin' to O, but he can't even go to Chicago. No. They're running again. We're gunning for them. They're running again. We're gunning for them.
I mean, so that's the diss track that you see the drop. He was dissing numerous of people, but yeah, Clavish, the whole title name running was to do with Clavish, you know what I mean? So he was the main subject of that song. Well, go ahead, Brody.
Yeah, one thing for sure, two things for certain, man. These drill rappers from the UK really has no respect for jail. They have no respect for jail. Like they don't care.
3D South. So this is a clip of the interview that will be coming out Tuesday, but this is a clip where he addresses the situation with Clavish. I don't know, obviously, how deep he's gonna go in or not. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. You hear the way he talks, obviously in his music, so you would think he's probably gonna stand on it. You know what I mean? But let's see. Let's see. He might be obviously smart and not incriminate himself. So, chat, make sure you double tap that screen and make sure you subscribe if you're new and enjoying the content.
Shock and a surprise to us all, because it seemed that something that came as a bit of a shock and a surprise to us all, because it seemed that you and Clavish seemingly had a good relationship.
Yeah.
You collaborated with each other.
Yeah.
You'd interacted with each other socially.
Yeah.
He appeared to have some sort of situation in Australia.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see how Posty, he asked a question still. He asked it still. He did. All right.
So, PM, right quick before you start this back up, let me ask you what side, because I guess like is people over like picking a side. So what side are you on? Like who you kind of rock with? You rocking with Fredo or you rocking with
both
ops?
neutral? No, both neutral. Yeah, neutral.
Some sort of situation in Australia.
Yeah.
There was a lot of speculation about why and what. And that kind of got quiet up until he recently dropped a new single.
He's always dropping singles, isn't it? Talking.
And I believe you commented.
Okay. All right. At least a bit of spice. All right, cool.
Dropped
I
a
like
new
the
single.
energy.
He's always dropping singles, isn't it? Talking.
And I believe you commented on one of his pictures requesting an apology.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, as fans and spectators of UK music, a lot of people want to know or are interested in what went wrong in that relationship and why you might be looking for an apology.
Boy, what went wrong with my man is, where do I begin? It all started, I had a feature with him. But his label's gonna own it, so obviously I need to be paid. I'm saying to them, I want cash. I'm telling him, Toxic TV, all them, I want cash. He's saying, yeah, calm. He's like, F.
Your YouTube thumbnail can be the difference between 100 views and 1 million. Mr. Beast doesn't guess thumbnail.
Let me make something on top, you know what I'm saying? And I like Clav, you know what I'm saying? The little guy wants to be like me. I'm telling him, Toxic TV, all them, I want cash. He's saying, yeah, calm. He's like, F. Let me make something on top, you know what I'm saying? And I like Clav, you know what I'm saying? The little guy wants to be like me. I like him. I'm saying to him, yeah, calm. All I want's a 50. Whatever you could tell them £1 million. Just all I want's a 50. He's like, yeah, all right, saying that. And I'm gonna tell them 70. So he'll make a 20. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying make sure it's cash. You feel me? They're like, yeah. Him, Toxic TV, all of them. I'm saying, all right. The video's coming up now. 2 days before, people's hitting me up talking about what outfit I'm wearing and locations. I'm saying, yo, I ain't been paid. Obviously now they're scrambling now. I'm saying I ain't doing nothing. Don't even hit me about nothing until I've been paid. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that, and that wasn't to do with Clavish. That's just to do with his label. Handle your business. You feel me? So they've ended up scrambling around. They've ended up wiring me the money. Now you know, if you wire it to me, the exact reason I asked for cash is so I won't be taxed on it, because they wired it to an English account. I didn't have a Dubai account yet, so they wired it to in my English account. So after we done the video and all that, his management's hitting me like, yo, bro, where's that thing for Clev? Because obviously it weren't the cash. So I've just sent him 10 bags. Really, if you want to actually get into the deep of tax, I was really only meant to send him about 7 or 8. But I ain't going to be petty like that. Hold a 10, you know what I'm saying? Because you've put 70 bags in my account now that I'm going to be taxed on. I've sent the 10, he's like, all right, love. He's like, oh, I'm gonna chat to Clav. He's hit me back 5 minutes later, like, oh, bro, I hear what you're saying, but like a deal's a deal. And I'm saying, what do you mean a deal's a deal? The deal was cash. You know what I'm saying? If it was cash, like, it's obvious. You know what I'm saying? He's like, no, I hear that, but what, man can't just stick to the deal, bro. I'm saying, and just by the way they're talking, I could say, are these youths trying to, like, this is, like, you should be appreciative. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do this. You waited.
What's the man them thoughts on what you've heard so far? Let's break this down. What's the man?
Nah, he's a well-known rapper in the UK, self-made.
Hey, so the song actually came out. Like, can we hear the song right quick so we can have some reference for probably the people that don't know what he's talking about? Like, is the song out? Because it said like they did the song. He just was waiting on his bread. So, can I hear the song? Can we hear the song?
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that it actually came out. Not that one.
But they agreed he wanted 50. The other one wanted 20.
And it was.
But he only sent them 10, only because it wasn't cash like he asked for. So he sent them just 10.
Yeah. So when he said 50, like you said, and he.
No, I thought he sent him the 10 back. I thought the other guy, Clavish, got 70. He wanted 50, and then he sent him the 10. Like, did I catch something wrong?
Yeah. So hold on. So listen. So Clavish team was wrong because when they done the deal in the first place, Fredo said he wanted it cash, and then obviously Clavish said, "Yo, I want to make a drink." So he said, "Okay, well, you can tell the label whatever you want, but just give me 50 and about 50K." Yeah. So he got 70 out of them, and obviously he was meant to give Fredo the 50 cash. What they went wrong is they wired it. So that's where they went wrong on the deal. Yes, they gave him the 50. They did, but they were gonna be
but
cash.
still, but he took the 70 so he could get his little cut. But I thought he was saying like he sent him 10 back because if you sent me the whole 70, then of course it's like a 10 band difference. So I'm gonna send it back to you type shit. Or did I miss something?
No, that's what I'm saying. No, it was just because of tax. So it basically, obviously, he got sent his bread. Obviously, he got tax on it, so he did not get his full 50 because obviously he got tax on it. Whatever the tax was, he just gave that bread back. So he kept some of the bread. You get it? He kept some of the bread, but why he done that and said obviously he's not doing that until he gets paid and so why there was that issue is because they sent it via wire. They wasn't meant to send it in via wire. They was meant to send it him cash. Yeah. So
if you gave him about 50 cash, we wouldn't have to worry about nothing. Yeah,
nothing, exactly. Nothing. There you go. Nothing at all.
But since you sent it the fucked up way, then that's why we got all the issues.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There you go.
Seemingly had a good relationship.
Yeah.
You collaborated with each other.
Ivy, salute, my guy, salute.
Yeah.
You'd interacted with each other socially.
Yeah.
He appeared to have some sort of situation in Australia.
Yeah.
There was a lot of speculation about why and what. And that kind of got quiet up until he recently dropped a new single.
He's always dropping singles, isn't it? Talking.
And I believe you commented on one of his pictures requesting an apology.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, as fans and spectators of UK music, a lot of people want to know or are interested in what went wrong in that relationship and why you might be looking for an apology.
Boy, what went wrong with my man is... Where do I begin? It all started, I had a feature with him. But his label's gonna own it, so obviously I need to be paid. I'm saying to them, I want cash. I'm telling him, Toxic TV, all them, I want cash. He's saying, yeah, calm. He's like, F, let me make something on top, you know what I'm saying? And I like Clav, you know what I'm saying? The little guy wants to be like me. I like him. I'm saying to him, yeah, calm. All I want's a 50. Whatever you tell, you could tell them £1 million. Just all I want's a 50. He's like, yeah, all right, saying that. And I'm gonna tell them 70. So he'll make a 20. You You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying make sure it's cash. You feel me? They're like, yeah, him, Toxic TV, all of them. I'm saying, all right, the video's coming up now. 2 days before, people was hitting me up talking about what outfit I'm wearing and locations. I'm saying, yo, I ain't been paid. Obviously now they're scrambling now. I'm saying I ain't doing nothing. Don't even hit me about nothing until I've been paid. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that, and that wasn't to do with Clavish. That's just to do with his label. Handle your business. You feel me? So they've ended up scrambling around. They've ended up wiring me the money. Now you know, if you wire it to me, the exact reason I asked for cash is so I won't be taxed on it, because they wired it to an English account. I didn't have a Dubai account yet, so they wired it to in my English account. So after we done the video and all that, his management's hitting me like, yo, bro, where's that thing for Clev? Because obviously it wasn't the cash. So I've just sent him 10 bags. Really, if you want to actually get into the deep of tax, I was really only meant to send him about 7 or 8. But I ain't gonna be petty like that. Hold a 10, you know what I'm saying? Because you've put 70 bags in my account now that I'm gonna be taxed on. I've sent the 10, he's like, all right, love. He's like, oh, we're gonna chat to Clev. He's hit me back 5 minutes later, like, oh, bro, I hear what you're saying, but like a deal's a deal. And I'm saying, what do you mean a deal's a deal? The deal was cash, you know what I'm saying? If it was cash, like, it's obvious, you know what I'm saying? He's like, no, I hear that, but what, man can't just stick to the deal, bro. I'm saying, and just by the way they're talking, I could say, are these youths trying to, like, this is, like, you should be appreciative, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have to do this. You waited while I was in Dubai, put your whole mixtape back. My man wanted the song regardless, whether he got a pound or not, you know what I'm saying? I could have come out and said, bro, I just come out of Dubai jail, bro, I need 80 bags, and I need all of it. He wouldn't have said no, but I showed a little guy love. And so just by how they're talking, I can hear, like, they're not understanding, but I'm not about to keep explaining.
I got two right quick. Is he little boy in him? That's the first one.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then if they sent the 70, boom, he knew, okay, well, as long as I get my 50, I send you like the rest of the residuals. I got to get taxed, this and that. So was my man trying to get the whole other 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all. Yeah.
Now we got some understanding.
Even when I just listened to the
sense
second time, even when I just listened now to the second time, that's the same thing what I just grabbed from it too. So yeah.
Well, he wanted the whole.
So he got his 50. Fredo got his 50.
And he said, yo, everybody sent him back something, and he said, but yo, I can't send you the 20 because obviously I got taxed. So I told you to send it to me cash.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
But they had to know they was getting taxed. I mean, ain't that the normal process?
Yep.
Over there when you
but what he's saying is, Chino, he said, I told you to send me my 50 cash. If you got 70 from the label, you figure out how you get the whole 70, and then you send me my 50, and then you still get your 20. Don't send me the 70. I get taxed, and then you think you're gonna get 20. Like
but then it's all about who sent it him. It wasn't actually the artist that sent it him. It was the label. So because
it's the label, But then if you know they're gonna tax me, then you should, like he said, you should have said, I give them 80. Then that way I can still get my 20. You feel what I'm saying? So I get it.
And the label would have had to do that, obviously, so they can claim their taxes and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like,
well, and like you said, you're not gonna turn me down. That's like saying I got a Jay-Z feature. If he want what he want, like, you can't tell me no. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get it. So I get it now. I see what he's saying now. I told you to send me the 50 just cash, straight cash. No, you wanted to wire the money, they taxed me, and then you think you still gonna get 20 off the 70?
There you go. Yeah. And it basically is labels fault, like Clavish is labels fault.
It's simple like that. You waited while I was in Dubai, put your whole mixtape back. My man wanted the song regardless, whether he got a pound or not, you know what I'm saying? I could have come out and said, bro, I just come out of Dubai jail, bro, I need 80 bags, and I need all of it. He wouldn't have said no, but I showed a little guy love. And so just by how they're talking, I can hear, like, they're not understanding, but I'm not about to keep explaining myself or going over it. It's simple like that. You wired it, so I'm only giving you 10 now. I'm still giving you money, you know what I'm saying? You want to go on a song like, I borrowed some money off you or something about you got finessed. And that was it. So his manager had hit me a couple more times. I just started ignoring him because how much times am I going to tell you? And I ain't running nothing. I just gave you, and the way that you're even being ungrateful, it's like, we're just going to end up arguing. So I just started ignoring him, innit? What does he do then? Get on the song, talking about he got finessed. Like, how dare you? Are you crazy or what? Yeah. So I've hit him.
So do you just feel like I shouldn't even sent you nothing type shit? Like, if you gonna talk crazy and like if we had an agreement, like, you feel me? Like, I kind of feel him like, I shouldn't even sent you the whatever I sent you. Because obviously we're not talking no couple of dollars, we're talking thousands of dollars, right? Yeah. So I shouldn't even send it to you.
But then the reason why he didn't even care is because obviously he got his 50, so he didn't care. You know, like that. He got his 50.
Yeah.
So he was straight. Yeah, he was straight.
And you know what's crazy, Tim? We didn't.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
1 minute, G.
Go ahead.
He didn't get his full 50 because even after the fact, he said he was only supposed to give him 7 or 8 after that 50. He said, no, let me make sure it's 10 I'm sending back. I'm not petty like that. Let me send him back 10. So he still took some type of loss to make sure they get 10.
But yeah, like 40.
No, I think it was a whole nother 20 is what he's saying. He got his 50. And it's still a whole nother, because he said he put 70 bands in. Yeah. So he got his 50 and he sent him back what he could send him after the taxes. But he tried to tell him, like, don't send it to me like that because they're going to tax it. So he sent him the rest off the 20 is what I think. Is that what you got, Tim?
Yeah, that's what I got from it as well.
Yeah. So he got his 50. He got his 50. Yeah, but the 20, he wanted the whole 20, but he sent him what he could off the 20. Yeah, so he got his money. Yeah, but he sent him what he could. I mean, that's what I got off of it. I mean, maybe I don't know if I'm listening wrong.
So it's just looking bad. I'm not trying to dish you or whatever. I just said it because everyone's saying, like, you finesse me. I'm saying, who's everyone? Because my man them can't say it. How can I finesse you and I gave you 10 grand and the song's out? When an artist finesses an artist for a feature, the song don't come out. I shot a video.
Come out dissing. Yeah,
I just really felt like he was lying, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because man thought, again, around them times, everyone's just got guilty. People's thinking I'm on the run. People's really thinking I'm on the run. Even though I'm flying around all around the place on my passport and England got the best police in the world, they think I'm on the run. So he's probably thinking he can say my name because it's not looking good for me or whatever. And I really let it slide. I wasn't even gonna say much or do much. And then he done another song saying something cheeky, which sounded like it could be to do with my case about chipping in, when he knows, everyone in London knows how much, when it comes to that case and when it even just comes to my area in general, when it comes to them sort of things, like, that's not what's going on over my side, and you know that. You
want to break down that, Tim? Because like a lot of people don't know what he's talking about. So what's going on with that case?
Oh, that case. It's okay. It's okay. I'll be able to. I've got something for that. Watch this. After this,
but he knows it's not that. So once he done that, I said, all right, he's trying to play with me, and yeah, big up Australia. But he shouldn't, and that's why maybe you say like, oh, how have you and Asko kept a relation? Because he's just been trill, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like me coming in the game, I want to do a song with Giggs. You know what I'm saying? I hit up Giggs. I don't really even know him like that. I didn't grow up with him. I'm like, Giggs, let me make something. I'm a youngin', let me make something. And he's like, all right, cool, but just make sure it's cash and make this, you feel me? For whatever reason, my label don't line up the cash, so now they're sending it through the bank transfer. The deal's changed now, no? If Giggs then says, yo, bro, I ain't got a 20 because you lot just dropped it in my account, but here's a 10, I'm gonna be nothing but grateful. This little clown wants to get on songs talking about I finessed them, you know what I'm saying? I'm even on the phone saying, you know what then? Send me back that money. I'll send you back that money to your account and you lot give me 50 bags on the road and you can keep that. And then you lot pay the tax on it. But they ain't got no money on the road, you know what I'm saying?
I think we're gonna go with you guys.
That's great. Awesome. Let me get the contract.
One last thing. Your song.
and then I'll send you back that money to your account, and you lot give me 50 bags on the road, and you can keep that, and then you lot pay the tax on it. But they ain't got no money on the road. You know what I'm saying? These youths, they're not like that at all. And he shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have done that. And that's what I mean about these youths, that real life and songs is two different things. He should have never done that. I showed him love. Like, that's why I wanted an apology. And that's really what it is, man. He shouldn't have done that.
Do you think that because they are younger and maybe a little bit less experienced because they have been in the game for less time, do you think it's because of a lack of understanding of how?
Maybe, but he's got a manager, and I'm telling you. So maybe at the first, when I'm saying, bro, this is why. But once you do your research and go ask any accountant or ask anyone, if you put 70 bags in a business account, how much are you going to be taxed on it? It's more than 10 grand, but I still gave them 10. You know, I don't have to give.
Yeah, more than 10 grand. So he still gave them 10. So then, like Chino said then, so it must have been like 48, didn't it, Chino? It must have been like 48 or something. 47. He said 7-8 grand. So like, yeah, 47.
He's telling them, I'm not taking the loss. Y'all take the loss. Y'all made the mistake. He ain't wrong in that.
No, he's not wrong now. He ain't still. He's not.
No, you're not wrong. And I think like the rest of the thing that he sent him was probably like the tax, like after the taxes. So out of 70 grand, they probably taxed him, like you say, probably like 12. So I sent you what was left, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After I got my
Remember this?
Yeah. No, you're right, fam. Yeah, and that's the wickedest thing. That's the wickedest thing. And Clavish did make a big thing about that, and that was just extra money you was making, if that makes sense. Remember that, like, but that's the thing. The label would obviously own the song. Once the song is out, they're the ones that are still making money from it now. You know what I mean? They probably made way over the 70K now, obviously, from that song, you know. So
you want this song regardless.
Well, that's why I want to hear the song so bad, because I like how hot is this song? Like, was it worth it?
I will be able to play it because when he said about it came out, I'm assuming then it must be the song that they done then, you know what I mean? But I thought it was a different song, but it must be the song that actually came out. So I will play it after this too. I'll play it.
I done it because I got love for him, you know what I'm saying? And I thought he was a real young youth, you know what I'm saying? But that's not an excuse, because you could just ask anyone and they'll tell you, no, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm telling you, I'll send it back to you. Give me 50 bags on the road. They ain't got no money on the road. They're just rapping. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not like that at all. So how dare you get up there and talk like I borrowed some money off you, or you're a clown. Rent you cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you ever? I ain't never seen these guys around protected how I'm around protected. He knows that as well. It's like, that's what I mean. I left England, and all these, even guys in my own area, just playing funny little games on the internet. You know what I'm saying? But that's really that. He shouldn't have done that. He let me down with that. And it's clear as day.
Yeah, well, yeah, it definitely doesn't sound wrong. You know what I mean? Now he's explained it, how he's explained it. He definitely doesn't sound wrong. You know what I'm saying? He definitely doesn't sound wrong. I believe this is the song here, Clavish featuring Fredo. Okay. Let's see what it's saying.
Yeah, bought more guns and trainers, I can put that on my mama. Yeah, the feds took my nigga again, my fingers crossed, we'll be back by the summer. Outside, won't be in for supper, I tell her eat me, now she a sucker. My outfit cost me a fours of Yola. Could've put that in my trap. No feds want me in the can. I do what I want, not can. It's Friday night, I'm bored. What thing should I hit on the gram and bang? Can't come to the crib without giving me Cover my nose when I'm whipping the Demanding flights abroad, but don't wanna hold this for Couple man used to shit on me hard, I'm humble. Really, I should be stuck up. Run into them and it's awkward. Us and them, we got beef with each other. Hit a friend and I'm skeeting another. I'm toxic, you don't want me as your lover. T said he's trying to hit T when I fuck on her too. I got beef with her brother. Niggas think they're drillers. Ask them how much names they got on their cutter. My Rambo got special powers. I hit up block and it's changing its colour. Just soaked up something in school. Be midday now I'm trying to drip me another. Judge tried for the book at my nigga. I told him don't judge a book by its cover. The whole of my hood know that I'm thorough. If they're not with me, probably a fuck up. Fuck it, hit it and give it to bro. Sharing is caring, we care for each other. AP strapped, matching the coupe, but I need me a Watson Bubba. Don't ask why I'm wearing a ski. Snood on the bait, it's you in my borough. They're like, Clav, do you live what you rap? 5-0 on the north, it was me and the girl on the Beverly back with a 40 piece in my hand. Everyone wanna come to my shows. Where were they? Prior my come up. Selling drugs for somebody else. Only time that I've been a runner. This year bought more guns and trainers. I can put that on my mama. Yeah, the feds took my nigga again. My fingers crossed to be back by the summer. Outside won't be in for supper. I tell her eat me, now she a sucker. My outfit cost me a fours of Yola. Could've put that in my trap. No feds want me in the can. I do what I want, not can. It's Friday night, I'm bored. What thing should I hit on the gram and bang? Can't come to the crib without giving me Cover my nose when I'm whipping the Demanding flights abroad, but don't wanna hold this for
Last year I bought more pumps than trainers, cause I do them gunman favors. You can go ask the street, he's fast to speak, now he's fast to sleep. Why she acting hard to get? Cause she knows I'm hard to keep. Nah, you don't need any spark when the car got massaging seats. So my niggas rest in peace, spend $1 million on wet VVs. My strap's been known to burn, man, like they got STDs. So who wants the next disease? Got a shed and it's only for tools. I was broke cause I broken the rules. You ever rob man and then sold them his jewels? You ain't living like that. I'm in a war like I live in Iraq. He finished the pack and I give him a rack. For fucking her up, then I give him a slap. Next cold like it's full of fever. And boys ride when I pull a lever. She don't trust me, I wouldn't leave her. I hit any girl I want like a woman beater. No blanket, 4 walls in a cold cell. The hood was my lover. He's hating but look like my brother. So I cannot judge any book by its cover. I'm getting money, you heard what I said. Do I look like I stutter? Gangster with money, I look like the gutter. She's melting, I look like I'm butter.
This year bought more guns and trainers. I can put that on my mama. Yeah, the feds took my nigga again. My fingers crossed to be back by the summer. Outside won't be in for supper. I tell her eat me, now she a sucker. My outfit cost me a fours of Yola. Could've put that in my trap. No feds want me in the can. I do what I want, not can. It's Friday night, I'm bored. What thing should I hit on the gram and bang? Can't come to the crib without giving me Cover my nose when I'm whipping the Demanding flights abroad, but don't wanna hold this for
Yeah, me personally, I don't like that tune, you know what I mean? I ain't feel that, me personally. But that was the tune that it was over.
All right, so TM, I guess the only question I could ask is that a 50K feature? Like, and so I don't know, like, the landscape of, like, how does Fredo move, like, needles far as music on the airwaves? Like, does that blow you up? Like,
no matter if it's worth it or not, that was what he charged. He said, give me 50 grand. That's what he charged for it. No matter if it's fire or not. He said, Joe, give me the 50 grand and your label can keep the music. So that means the label will continue to make money off of it. He don't want nothing to do. He just did it just for that feature. The 50 grand. After that, y'all do whatever y'all want.
It's kind of like a rap battle. So Chino, it's kind of like a rap battle. Like you get paid your 50 to go rap, do your 3 rounds, and then you already know, like, if that motherfucker do 10 million views, you done relinquished everything that, you know what I mean, you can off of it. So, but what I'm asking is it a $50,000 feature? Because I don't know the climate in London. Okay, so let's just say if Drake say, give me 50, of course I'm doing this all the time.
Gino, that's all he charged. He said, yo, listen, I want 50, nothing else. I just want 50. That was what he charged them to do that. No matter if it's worth it or not. It's like I come to you and I say, yo, I want you to put a mixtape out for me. And you say, all right, then I'll do it, but I need 100,000. I'll give you 100,000. That's just, just for the example. I'll give you the 100,000. Whatever comes out of that, I already paid you. That's what you asked for.
Right. So that's why I was using like the Drake example. So I don't know how much he moved the needle over there. That's why I was asking TM, because like if I okay, say Kodak Black say, give me 50, I'll do this song with you, right? When the end product comes out, is it a $50,000 song? I mean, it don't matter. Like you say, I paid you what you know what I'm saying? Because obviously I gotta have the song that I think is gonna go, right? I just need Drake on it. I just need Kodak on it, or I just need Jay-Z or Nas or whoever on it, right? So if I can meet your price, all I was saying is, Tim, I don't know like how he moves the culture over there. So is that like a $50,000 feature?
Not for everybody, but at that point in Clavish career, you know what I mean, he needed that. You know what I mean?
If you put them two together, so okay. So let me ask you this: so if you put like Lil Wayne and Kodak together before Kodak really had his name, like maybe I'm an upcoming Kodak. If I get Lil Wayne on this, is this gone? 50,000? I'm paying you. It's gone.
Yeah, worth it, right? There you go. So there's that situation, yeah. So, Gina, remember you asked the question, obviously, about the remember the whole situation with the case, right? Obviously, with the man them chipping in for guns and all that, right? Because he mentioned it in the interview, and I said to you after, I said, this is the breakdown of that whole case. It's not to do with Clavish, it's to do with another drill artist named Diggity, but this is the whole breakdown.
And they know what I've done to their people, what I've been on the investigation. What are they talking about, bro?
It's 2 weeks till I'm coming home, boy. I ain't wore a jacket in a year. Tired of this place, man.
So yeah, that video was a long time ago and we still haven't seen Fredo back in the UK, and there is a reason. He's had a case where him and his gang were allegedly conspiring to take out Digga D, a rapper they've had issues with in the music industry, and police were wiretapping their whole area, putting a case forward against them for a long time, and Fredo has been abroad and not come back to the UK until the verdict was in. And it looks like now they have been found guilty, making it even techier for him. We've just seen that Fredo was shooting new music, has not been active while the situation's going on. There's rumors about frozen assets making it hard for him to maneuver. You got to pay for the music video and other stuff like that. But he was going to make his comeback. He probably thought this case was going to go a different way. But it's going to be very techie with him returning to the UK right now with this outcome. As we can see, Total Crime, who actually attends these cases, said 7 members of the Harrow Boys HRB gang have been convicted in relation to an attempt to buy a gun as part of a plan to shoot rival rapper Digga D, known as Reese. Named in indictment as a co-conspirator was Marvin Bailey, rapper Fredo, who's believed to be abroad. It said that numerous other men were found guilty of conspiracy to possess a firearm with an intent between July and November. So they obviously got hold of something that they could have potentially used against Digga D as well. And one of them people is also rapper Little Dots, who was on the come up as well and associated to Fredo. He's had numerous back and forths online with Digga over the years. It said a man in this case was found not guilty of an offence, but was convicted, as were all the others, of a second offence he got off with, basically trying to smuggle a mobile phone into jail. He wasn't cleared of the actual one they was all wrapped up in. The prosecution are definitely just happy with what they got. They got all these guys behind bars. If we don't care about any extra offences, it's the main one they will want to get you on. And according to Total Crime, all these guys are going to be sentenced very soon as well. All 8 will be sentenced later this week. To give you guys a quick recap on the case, they had a group chat, just a Snapchat group chat with all the gang members in it, and they was openly discussing people they had problems with and possibly getting a hold of some weapons, do something about it. And in the group chat on Snapchat, they don't really get traced by police that much, but someone was arrested and they had their phone, and that's how they got access to it. And obviously they've gone through there and built this whole conspiracy case. But also to mention as well, they had their block wiretap. There was already stuff they were building. It's not just the Snapchat footage. We see it takes many components to a case to build it solidly when it's gang rivalries in the UK. And now they've got everything they need. And obviously there was enough evidence in court to convict them. Now there's actually a conviction here and he's been found guilty of an offense. It's for sure that the UK want him to return ASAP. I'm not sure how Fredo approaches this situation. Does he just come back or does he wait until he's literally forced extradited or they find out where he is? I'm not sure where he's located right now. He was in Dubai at certain points. He maneuvers around, but the UK government are going to be on his case and want him back in his country ASAP. That's for sure. Right, so Digga D himself is currently sitting behind bars. He's going to be released towards the end of this year is the latest that I heard. I'm not too sure, but it seems like that is the safest place for him right now. We've seen with Fredo and his associates planning and conspiring on a way to take him out. And we also had the whole situation with Tape Nightclub where someone got the drop for his address and he left at the right time so nothing happened. He did get targeted in jail with a situation with his eye, but it's mad how many problems Digga has with people around London. There was a Shea Bar post that was put up about Digga D expressing his feelings in the industry and describing himself as a one-man army, claiming he will build his own table before begging a seat at others after he was never invited to the GRM Gala. And he said, I'm not blackballed. I go to every other event with no security and cause no trouble. I just want to clarify if Posty is picking sides, that's all. Fredo said, acting like you're safe or can go anywhere except Paris. And Post is crazy.
Well, I'll give you this name. Do you rate I don't know if I can say it. Well, who do you think I was gonna say?
Don't do no federal stuff, no police stuff.
You mentioned it yourself. You mentioned it yourself, bro. Listen, okay, you know what is your honest opinion on the guy then, innit? As you've mentioned.
I don't even know who you're talking about. I actually don't even know who.
You don't know who Fredo is?
I said federal, G. I didn't say federal. Look, this is what I'm saying now. Look at the controversy. Look at this brother. Federal, G. It's federal.
I'm dead. You know what?
I don't rate him as a person or his music either way. So what's the problem?
All right, cool. To be honest,
and that's the thing that I find crazy. We see Digga address Fredo in numerous songs and diss him. He was asked about him on interviews and mocked him. And Fredo addressed him pretty much one time in a run on Insta Live when it was suggested that he was rushed, but he barely even acknowledged Digga D across his career. Obviously, things were obviously done in private according to this trial. And like I just said, Digga, numerous disses in songs. Some of them were blurred out because of the things he was put under, the guidelines not to rap out certain things. But Fredo addressed it one time and that was it.
Don't compare me to no clown youths that was broke before rap. CGM youths always talking on my name, but in real life they're running from me, or my daughter. All of them. Why are you gonna run for your life in Selfridges like you can die in it? Huh? The youths was running like it was a back street. But every time on the net, they want to talk on my name. I ain't got no ops. Hey, Russ, one sec. Where's Russ? Let me go live with Russ. Because Russ is cool. Russ understands life. These little clowns out here talking like they're drillers. CGM are the only youths in West that have never dropped one of their ops. Like, I don't know who they're fooling, little college kids and all that. You lot are not drilling on nothing. Then your boy just gets smoked the other day. Where I'm from, if one of my friends got smoked, I can't be just lying on the internet on the next man. We got stuff to do. What's wrong with these pricks? Didn't a Grove you just get smoked the other day?
And him having to maneuver around London and having all these ongoing situations must be crazy. He opened up about it literally before he went jail. I can't believe what Tape London has done to me. I'm scared to go to the studio now and it's affected my working ability. I am so paranoid. I think about that situation every day. My PTSD has gotten worse. I don't trust anybody now. My friends and my family are scared for me. Now, we don't know how long Fredo's going to get. The sentencing guidelines can range on this. Some say 7 to 15 years. We've seen upwards on certain circumstances of a case. But Fredo already spent some time behind bars in Dubai for a couple of months, and he got out very early in that case. With that situation, it was widely reported, even on the Shea Bar, that he got 5 years in prison. But the UK is very different. He had to clear up that he didn't get 5 years. He got out a lot earlier in Dubai.
But yeah, don't let them lie to you, man. I ain't got 5 years, man. I'm home safe, man. I don't hold nothing against Dubai. Everything happens for a reason. I got some time to think, clear my mind. I don't smoke no more. You shouldn't smoke, man. It's bad, man. All it does is bring bad. But no, it was an accident. I would never, ever bring weed to Dubai. It was a big accident. But for real, don't be scared to come to Dubai. They're nice, man. Just don't go to jail. No toilets, nothing. Hole in the ground. No tissue roll, none of that. It's crazy. But it makes you appreciate your life and all the good stuff you got going on. Chunks, what's going on? Hey, Chunks, they're calling me Chunks now. How do I lose this? How did you lose it?
He's been abroad this whole time. There's no remand in this situation. So there is a chance Fredo, when returning to the UK, could be facing some serious time. And obviously, he will be getting a similar sentence to his co-defendants as well. Your co-defendants can drag you up. If you've got a case that's not that serious in your magistrates, your involvement, if just one of your co-defendants has a crime worthy of Crown Court, you will all get dragged up. And they've all been convicted of the same thing here. So we'll see about sentencing. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on the channel. There's going to be a lot of updates around this case to look out for it. It's obviously Fredo returning to the UK in itself will be an update, and the whole sentencing is going to happen later this week as well. We'll see how much time they get.
Yeah, so that's where Clavish was sending shots, you know what I mean, about things that didn't have nothing to do with him. But that's where the case comes from, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's where the case comes from.
Yeah, nah. That's why I said that. Just like for the people that don't know the whole history, because I don't know the whole history, but it's just dope to, see what's going on and see where everything came from. Type shit.
Yeah, no, that's the whole fact. That's the whole fact.
And that's your background. So I just like for you to break it down and show the clips and everybody don't know where to look for, because when you in it. Like when you over there, it's like over here. Like if you ask me about something, I already know what. Look over here. 2 minutes, 36 seconds. You know what I mean? So it's just dope. I be trying to figure out like, well, okay, these niggas really got beef over here. Like they're really wild and like,
Yeah, ain't sweet. Definitely ain't sweet. Yeah, definitely ain't sweet. I tell you that. Definitely ain't sweet, my guy. But yeah. The whole interview drops this Tuesday, so man, we'll definitely do a live stream and do a reaction to it. You know what I mean? But man, definitely gonna get up out of here. But before we get up out of here, any final words, Gino?
It's on me. Hey, subscribe. We're trying to hit the 7,000 mark. I know we was 69. I know we was 69 down earlier, but I think we passed that 69. Yeah. So we just, no freaky. So just support the channel, hit the like, you know what I mean? Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And when you see us pop up on your feed, on your timeline, you'll just rock with us. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yes, sir. And Chino.
He might be asleep. You might need to go ahead and sign out, man. he might be on another mission.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all didn't hear me at all.
Nah, I didn't.
My apologies, everybody. Salutes to everybody. Thank you for joining us, man. I hope y'all get home safe. God bless you and your families, man, as always.
Yes, sir. And with that being said, we don't chase clout. It's strictly business.
Strictly business. The Monster Factory.
If you're with your family, your class and unique. See the mission that I'm on, you can't compete. Who came before me or after me? RIP.